Hey, Miss Phillips friends, this is your week 3 math lesson 1, and we are going to be talking about some strategies that you can use with your addition facts. So, we're going to talk about 5 different ones today, and we are going to go through each one so that when you do addition, you can use these strategies and you can see which one makes sense and which one is most efficient. We're also once we learn these addition strategies, we're going to learn how, in the next lesson, how we can apply them to our subtraction strategies. Okay, let's get started. So today we will use strategies to add with sums to 20. We're also going to group and count objects by tens, fives, or maybe even twos. And we're going to demonstrate an understanding that numbers from 11 to 19 are composed of a 10 and some more ones. And we're going to talk about 10 and some more again, like we learned a couple lessons ago. And then last thing we're going to do is we're going to use addition facts that we have learned to solve simple addition problems with sums to 20. Okay, let's get started. For this lesson, you are going to need your fingers, and if you have a piece of paper or a whiteboard, you can use that so that you can follow along with us. A lot of this lesson, it's going to talk about using the number rack, but guess what? Miss Phillips doesn't have a number rack because it's in our classroom, and you don't have a number rack because all of our student number racks are in the classroom too. So we're going to improvise and we're going to be creative, and we're going to use whiteboards or a piece of paper. Okay, so for our warm-up, it says, I'm going to show you a number rack with some beads moved over to the left. Okay, I'm going to show you that on your screen, and I want you to show me using your fingers how many beads are on the other side or on the hidden side. So we've done this before. How many are missing? You're going to count and see how many are there, and then you're going to tell me using your fingers how many are missing. Okay, remember how many beads are on the top line of a number rack? There's 10. There's 5 white and 5 red. Okay, how many beads are on the bottom of a number rack? That's right, there's 10. 5 white and 5 red. And I know that 10 plus 10 equals 20. So there's going to be 10 white and then 10 red, and that gives me 20 beads on a number rack. Use that as you watch. Okay, on your first number rack, let's look over here. I see that there are 5 beads on the left. If there are, if there are 5 beads on the left, how many are on the right? Let's count by fives. 5, 10, 15. So there are 15 on the right. And the question says, how did you know that so quickly? I know that because I can count by fives. And I can say 5, 10, 15, 20. So 5 are on the left, 15 must be on the right because I can count by fives. Okay, let's look at the next one. How many are on the left? Over here. How many? 6. So how many are on the right, just on the top? Let's look at this one. This one says on the right of the top of the number rack. Let's look and see how many are over here on the right. If you cover up, take your hand and you can cover up the bottom. You can see 6 on the left and how many on the right? 4. How did you know that so quickly? I heard you because you know facts to 10. 6 and 4 equal 10. 6 and 4 equal 10. Good job. All right, so this is where you can get your materials ready. If you have a whiteboard or if you have a piece of paper, you can use that. All right, show me 10 on your top row of your number rack or on your paper. I want you to show me one way that you can make 10. Remember, there's lots of different ways. I put 5 on the left side. If I put 5 on the left side, how many would be on the right side? 5 on the left, 5 on the right. That would be 10. So this is one way that you can show 10. Another way that you could show 10 is you could do 4 and you could do 6. You could do 3 on the left and you could do 7. Okay, you could do 2 on the left and you could do 8 over here. Do you see how there's many different ways that you could do your number rack as long as you have 10 beads? Alrighty. Miss Phillips forgot my eraser, so I'm going to have to use my finger. Let's do the next number. Show me 9. What's one way you can do 9? How many on the left? And then how many on the right? I chose to do 4 and 5. 4 on the left, 5 on the right. What's the way that you chose to do 9? Good job. You could do 1 and 8, or 2 and 7, or 6 and 3. Good job. Okay, show me on your paper, on your whiteboard, how can you make 4? How can you make 4? I made 2 and 2 because that's a double. And I know that 2 and 2 equal 4. And I can use doubles to help me find a number. Good job. Ooh, 5. How could we do 5? I'm going to use my doubles to help me with this one. Look at me make 5. I did 2 and 3 because I know that 2 and 2 is 4. So I have 2 plus 2 equals 4, and then plus 1 equals 5, and that gives me my number 5. So I can use a doubles plus 1. 2 plus 2 plus 1. That's what you did last week. Doubles plus 1. How about 7? Can you make 7 and use your doubles? Doubles plus 1. Can you show me how you can do that? I'm going to do it on my board at the same time. All right, are you ready? Look right here. 3 plus 3 plus 1. Doubles make 6 plus 1 makes 7. So you can use a doubles plus 1. 3 plus 3 plus 1 equals 7. Good job. All right, 8. 8. How can you make 8? Can you use a double to make 8? All right, can you show me? Does yours look like this? You can use a double. 4 plus 4 equals 8. That's a double, and I know 4 plus 4 equals 8 because I know my doubles. Great job. 4 plus 4 equals 8. Ooh, Can you use a double fact that you know on this one? This is a little bit harder. All right, I'm going to work with you. let me show you a trick on this one. If you're really struggling thinking about doubles and doubles plus 1, watch at a trick that Miss Phillips just thought of. Okay, I can count as I draw. 1, 2, they're a pair. 3, 4, they're a pair. 5, 6, they're a pair. 7, 8, they're a pair. 9, 10, they're a pair. 11, 12, they're a pair. 13, 14, they're a pair. And I have one more to get to 15. So I can put it on either side. But so I know that this and this without my plus 1 are pairs. And those are my double. Let's count and see how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I know that 7 plus 7 plus 1 equals how many? 15. So if you are having trouble figuring out doubles or doubles plus 1, make your dots on opposite sides so that you can count, and then you can see how many pairs there are. And I knew there were 7 that matched with these 7, and then I had this extra one that was by itself. So that's what gave me 7 plus 7 plus 1. The more that you do doubles, the more that you will learn that 7 plus 7 equals 14. But if you don't know that off the top of your head, use your alternating dots to make doubles. Okay? Let's keep going. Now, we're going to use our number rack, okay? And you don't have one, so when it says make your number rack match mine, we're just going to have to look at the screen because you don't have a number rack. But we're going to use our number rack, and we're going to talk about some more doubles facts and some addition facts that we are going to learn today. 5 different names for addition facts, okay? Are you ready? Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, look at our number rack right here. What do you see and what kind of doubles fact could you make on here? What do you see? I see how many on the top and how many on the bottom. Okay, let's make that into an equation. So my first equation is I see 6 plus 6 equals what? 6 plus 6 equals 12. That is what we call a doubles fact. You know that one. It's the same number 2 times. It's a doubles fact. Okay? 6 plus 6 equals 12. When you are adding, just like we just did, you can always use your doubles fact. Let's do another one. Let's see where they put this one on the chart. Okay, so on our chart, you see 6 plus 6 is a doubles. Now we're going to talk about a different kind of addition fact. Doubles plus or minus 1. We just did a couple of these in our practice. Let's see if we can do it on this next problem. Okay, do you see how the reds are doubles? They're the same. So we have how many red on the top? Okay, how many red on the bottom? Okay, let's write that in an equation. You said we had 5 red on the top, plus you said we have 5 red on the bottom. But I still see one more white bead. So my equation is not done. 5 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and then I need to add my plus 1. So thinking about our doubles, what does 5 plus 5 equal? 5 plus 5 equals 10. That's right. And one more plus 1 equals, that's right, equals 11. So this type of equation is called doubles plus 1. Doubles plus 1. 5 plus 5 plus 1 equals 11. Doubles plus 1. Okay, great job. We can also do, if you notice on our chart, it says doubles plus or minus 1. Okay, so that's going to look something like this. Let me show you. If you had a number rack that had Okay, so maybe it had 6 and 5. Okay, just like our number rack that we see above, you could write this in 2 different ways. You could write 5 plus 5 plus 1, just like we did there, and it would be a plus 1. Or you could technically think about if maybe there was a dot there, and you could write 6 plus 6, which I know would be 12, minus 1 because that one's not really there, minus 1, and that would also equal 11. Okay, so do you see how doubles can be plus 1 or doubles can be minus 1? Okay, look back at our number rack on the screen, which is similar to Miss Phillips' number rack on my board, and you can see how it can be plus 1 or minus 1. It's all in whichever your brain works best and is more efficient for you. Okay, let's go into the next type of addition fact. Look at these numbers. How many beads do you see on the top row? Remember, think about what you know. How many beads do you see on the top row? I know that there's 5 red and 5 white. So how many are on the top row? 10. Okay. How many are on the bottom row? Plus, that's right, 4. 10 plus 4. And this is like what we talked about before. 10 and some more. So we can add 10s. That equals 14. 10 and some more equals 14. This addition strategy is called add tens. So we're adding 1s to our 10. So 10 and some more. Add 10s. Okay? So anytime we have a 10 and we add some more, it's going to be called add 10s. Okay, so far we've gone over 3 strategies. Doubles plus or minus 1, depending on which one makes more sense, and then add 10s. Look at Miss Phillips' fingers, they're all black and yucky because I forgot my eraser. Okay, let's keep going. Look at this next number rack. How many do you see on the top row? Look closely. How many do you see on the top row? That's right. We see 9 because I know that 9 is 1 less than 10, and there's really 10 on the top row. So 9 must be on the left side. What do you see on the bottom? That's right, 4. So our equation is going to look like this. 9 plus 4. This addition strategy is called add 9s. 9s because I'm taking a number and I'm adding it to 9. Taking a number, adding it to 9. And I'm going to have to kind of use my add 10s to help me learn add 9s. This is a strategy you're probably not going to use all that often, and it probably is not going to be the most efficient strategy, but I wanted to make sure you knew how to do it. So if I know in my brain that 10 plus 4 equals 14, 9 is 1 less, so I must know that 9 plus 4 equals 13 because 13 is 1 less than 14 and 9 is 1 less than 10. Okay, this one is called add 9s. Okay, this one is called add 9s. All right, let's keep going. This one's probably going to be the easiest one for you because this one is the one that you've done most often. Let's look. How many are on the top row? How many? 4, that's right. So if you have a piece of paper, you can write that first number down. How many are on the bottom row? How many? 6, that's right. So your equation's going to look like this. 4 plus 6. Okay, what does 4 plus 6 make? 4 plus 6 equals That's right. You know how you knew that? Because you know 10 facts make 10. You know that 4 plus 6 can make 10. And that's the last strategy. You can make tens. So you know that 4 plus 6, just like 3 plus 7 or 2 plus 8 or 5 plus 5 makes tens. You can use that strategy. So let's review again. Look at our kinds of addition facts. We see doubles because we have 6 plus 6. We see doubles plus or minus 1. 5 plus 5 plus 1 equals 11. We see add tens. 10 plus 4 because we're adding ones to a 10. 10 plus 4 equals 14. We see add nines because we're adding a number to 9. And we have to kind of use our add tens to help us. 9 plus 4 equals 13. Then you see make tens. 4 plus 6 equals 10. And you know that because you know 10 facts. You know which two numbers make 10. All right, let's move on. Great job. We're going to get to use these addition facts. Are you ready? Now we're going to play a little game, and I'm going to show you a number rack, and you're going to write the equation down just like we did a minute ago, but you're going to try and tell me which addition strategy helped you solve your addition fact. Okay, let's see if you can do it. Okay, addition facts flash. Here we go. Write an equation for this combination. Write on your board. Look on the left side and write an addition fact. All righty. All right, are you ready? Can you show me your addition fact? Does it match mine? 5 plus 5 equals 10. What strategy did you use to solve that? I see that 5 and 5 are the same number. What strategy would that be? That's right, that would be doubles. I used a double strategy to help me solve 5 plus 5 equals 10. Let's do another one. Ooh, what about this one? Look closely. How many are on the top? Plus, how many are on the bottom? How many are on the top? How many are on the bottom? Okay, does your equation look like this? 10 plus 3 equals? What strategy can you use to help you with this addition fact? Remember, we're adding ones to what number? Good job. I can use 10, so I know that 10 plus 3 is 13, and this one is called add tens. Great job. All right, let's do another one. Are you ready? Look, oh, that's the same one, Miss Phillips. Okay, are you ready? Oh, good job. Okay, look on the top row. How many do you see? Look on the bottom row. How many do you see on the bottom? Okay, so does your equation look like this? 9 plus 5 equals? How can I use an addition strategy to help me? I see 9. What was that strategy called? What was it? Add nines. Add nines. So you can see 9 plus 5 is 14. I knew that because I knew that 10 plus 5 was 15 and 9 was 1 less. And 14 is 1 less than 15. Add nines. Good job. Let's do another one. Are you ready? How many on the top? How many on the bottom? I'm going to see if I can cover this one up and you can still solve it. All right, write your equation. The top plus the bottom. The top plus the bottom. All right. Does your equation look like this? 4 plus 5. What addition strategy can you use to help you solve this problem? There's actually 2. Okay, let's see. I know I can use doubles plus 1 or doubles minus 1. Let's look and see. 4 plus 4 plus 1 more to give me that 5 equals, what does that equal? 9. Or I can use 5 plus 5 minus 1. And I have to minus 1 because I added an extra, so I got to take it back away. Minus 1 equals, what does that equal? 9. So this one, remember, is called doubles plus or minus 1. Okay, doubles plus or minus 1. Good job. All right, another one. Look closely. Ooh, this one's tricky. This one's tricky. I tell you what, because it's tricky, I'm going to leave this up here and let you look at it while you write your equation. Okay? Why don't you use the last addition problem we did with doubles to help you figure this one out? Okay. Does your equation look like this? 7 plus 6. How can I use 7 plus 7 equals 14? Because I know that double fact. How can I use 7 plus 7 equals 14 to help me solve 7 plus 6? Remember, what is it called? It's called doubles. Would I do plus or minus 1? What is 7 minus 6? 6 is 1 less than 7. So I'm going to use doubles minus 1. So if I know 7 plus 7 is 14 and I minus 1, what would my answer be? That's right. 7 plus 6 equals 13 because it's minus 1 from the double. Doubles minus 1. Your equation should look like this. Doubles minus 1. All right. Let's look at this next one. What is this one? This one's an easy one, so I'm going to cover it up. Can you write that equation? All right. That equation should look like this. Does yours look like this? Did you write 7 plus 3 equals blank? What addition strategy can you use to help solve this problem? Think hard. That's right. You can use make 10. 7 plus 3 makes what? 10. You can make 10. Good job. 7 plus 3 equals 10, and you use the strategy make 10. Okay, look closely. All right, can you write that equation down? Okay, does your equation look like this? 6 plus 10. Which addition strategy can you use to help you solve this problem? That's right. Add, what are we adding? Add 10. 10 plus 6 or 6 plus 10 equals what? That's right. 10 and some more. 16. Your equation should look like this, and you used add 10. Great job on today's lesson. You did an excellent job. Be on the lookout for lesson number 2.